in Kliptown, one of South Africa's poorest areas. People here live in shacks with no running water or electricity. Putting food on the table is a daily struggle. COVID-19 has only made life harder for these people and for their children.
People were required to stay at home, and it's almost impossible to stay home in this community because you've got a one-room shack that is shared by about 5-6 people. I think it was going to be better if kids from communities like ours were in school rather than being at home. Because when they're here, you'll see they're playing on the streets, and when they're on the streets, sometimes they don't have their masks, they're not sanitizing.
Despite being surrounded by all this poverty, there is a beacon of hope. It's known as the Kliptown Youth Program. Only 2 grades are back in school since restrictions were eased, and there's little time to play with more than half the academic year lost.
What we did as Kliptown Youth Program was to start a holiday program, a school holiday program, where children have to come here for 2 hours a day. And in that 2 hours, they get an opportunity to do some online learning. In addition to that, they will also spend time reading, and we communicate with different schools in terms of getting resources that we can use to share with our kids.
Safety has also become a concern as the lockdown drags on. Many children are left roaming the streets when parents are at work. There's also been a spike in child abuse and gender-based violence.
Once they leave us, we don't know what they get themselves into, because one of the biggest challenges in this community is alcohol abuse. And you know that some things such as gender-based violence are mostly led by people being intoxicated. And the other thing is that people around here are very stressed. People are challenged in a way that every time when people are frustrated, the solution, they take out their frustration to their children or their partners.
The reality for these children has been harsh. This time has been unsettling, and it may take years to return to what they know. Julie Shara, CGTN, Soweto, South Africa.